My closer. My closer, man. Oh, I need to take off my socks. All right, I'll put this. Oh, man. Bro, I started like 11 games and my record is 5-2. That's not good. The best pitcher right now in our team is Mitch Keller. He's 8-1. Yeah, it was a perfect game actually. It was a perfect game. He lost it. I lost it. And then Paul Skeens is like 7-2. Or 7-1. He struggled too. This way. He said that was me. Oh, look at the best ballparks right here. Damn it, I should have picked the Astros today.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill today, Braxton Ash. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. But I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
The 1900s, he's on the 1800s.
And that drops in for a strike. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have...
Now this one gets through. Coming home. The throw in.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one close. Rule the ball. 1-1. Yelich launched a homer in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Struck him out looking.
Some of that
Andrew Vaughn now. Inside. And that's ball one. Ashcraft, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Even with my 99.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna should have it. Nabs it, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Pirates baseball. Bottom of the first, here's O'Neal Cruz.
There he goes.
Look at it. That's back. And it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second homer this series. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Just one pitch.
You got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH.
Right front. I think I'm going to start playing on the right field.
That's in there. That's strike one. And the pitch. Swing and a ball line to center. Mitchell brings it in with a nice running grab. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, O'Neal Cruz.
Boogie's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Marcell Ozuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
I'm going to put one of them back.
Way inside, gets away. And now a man in a scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. It changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Fly ball well struck. Way back there. And it is gone. The 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now it's Brandon Lau. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Lau with a homer in his last game.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins corrals it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Connor Griffin in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Garrett Mitchell. Outside. Ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Joseph
Should have picked the Astros. I don't know what I was thinking.
No balls and a strike. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. One down, base is empty. Misses off the inside. Now 1-2. On the ground, out to short. On to O'Hearn. Two up, two down in the top of the second. Two down, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. First pitch misses. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Gone in order are the Brewers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. And now Ryan O'Hearn. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. This one in the air, right field. Frelick after it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Fastball for a strike. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Mitchell gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Joey Bart now. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2.
Oh my goodness.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Up next for the Pirates.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And now it's even up.
1 ball.
Bart leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Number 99 swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Batting 333.
Ripped to right.
Yes.
And that's a base hit. Flying around third is Cruz. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 5-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls. 1 strike.
2 runs across in the inning here in the finale of this 4-game set. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, I lead the league in stolen bases and home runs. Jose Ramirez has 16 home runs.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
It is right now. Sometimes it gets like that. When you play against their ace, oh my gosh. This guy's probably in the 70s.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
No, I'm talking about his
offline. And the lead is up to 5.
We're finally cooking right now.
2 outs, runner at
We've been
first.
so
And
good.
next will be the cleanup
We've been
hitter,
so
Ryan
good.
Reynolds. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. Terang.
Of course it would be Brian Reynolds.
Tosses to first. That's the third out.
All of that started with a
3
2
runs on
out.
4 hits,
2
no
out
errors,
single
and
with
1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Pirates 6 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, this is Bryce Terang.
Second baseman, Bryce Terang.
You know what? Since we have a big lead, I'm just gonna simulate that.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Patrick, back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Center field. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 13.
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Griffin with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering upstairs. Just missed. And there's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And that is downstairs. And now it's 3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. So they make And we're back. Digging in, William Contreras. Clips the corner, 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Triolo in plenty of time to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So up next, Andrew Vaughn. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 the count.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty right away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Remember him?
Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Reynolds on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Vaughn, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center.
Oh my
and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That just misses, and the count 1-2. In the air, left field.
Come on, Ozuna. No!
And an automatic double as it hits the fence. A run comes in on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Second and third here. 1 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Oh,
not in time. He's safe. It's 6-3. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Blake Perkins. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners. 1 away.
No, that's
and
a ball.
1.
1-1.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. And now just a 2-run deficit. To third. Tag. Got it. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a look.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo.
Oh!
One deep left field and forget it.
Oh, you're offside too.
He jacks that one out to left. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 7-4. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
I wonder what overall he is.
With a low 90s.
What's his name? Not Bennett Woodward. I think it's Chad Patrick. He's at 81.
Fastball, you have to live on the edges.
Oh, they took him out. I think it was Chad Patrick. Watch. Yeah, it is Chad Patrick.
New pitcher on here, Logan Henderson.
Hey,
still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen. Angel Serpa, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up and in, and a count now even up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now batting.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now O'Neal Cruz gets the outside corner with that one. Cruz, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
No. 2-1.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
That's inside.
237 average, 22 home runs, 44 RBI.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is the Pirates DH. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Gets under it and pops it up. Vaughn. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 7-4. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. On the ground to short, Griffin. Tosses across the first. 1 away here in the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, no.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is fouled back. The Brewers trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped to short. On to O'Hearn. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. And now it's Christian Yelich. Off the plate, and it's 1-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ripped on a line.
Come on, Cruz, come on, Cruz, come on, Cruz.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back at the ballpark.
bullpen going. I put the guy on waivers. Who did not close the deal for me?
And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Swing and a hard hit ball. Fair ball down the first baseline. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Brian Reynolds here. And that one in the air center field. One away. Lau at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Brandon Lau.
And delivers outside. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
The Angels right now.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Mitchell going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Griffin.
I'm gonna butt right here. See if he gives me a good one.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a bunt towards third, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
My goodness. Can't do it no more, can I? It's like what?
Got him swinging.
I should have
chased the changeup. That K is his third. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the catcher.
I don't feel like pitching, but I need to put my pitch.
Catcher, William Contreras. Now pitching
At
for
96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Henderson back to work. High in the air, out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. That's a strike. 0-1. Kind of slice that one into center.
Cincinnati's
up next for the Pirates.
This is Joey Bart.
Catcher,
1 for 2.
Joey Bart.
Up the middle. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Yes, down in the bottom of the order. Everybody was cold in the bottom of the order.
Now batting, center fielder
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
What?
Now one missed.
No. 1 ball, 1
Triolo
strike.
on second. Bart at first. 1 gone. Falling behind 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 0-1 now. That's a little bit low. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And it throws off line, safe at third. Should be a pass ball, and there are 2 in scoring position now.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Fastball is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
E-Ray coming to the plate now. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog. A 2-run blast. And that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him.
Slow, bro.
Yeah, the batter. Now, Brandon Lowe.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Bounce to the right side. Terang. Lowe out on the play.
Now batting, number 13.
So 2 down now, and here is Connor Griffin. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The shortstop takes the ball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
Liner, and this could be trouble. The run scores from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Jared Triolo now at the plate. In the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the catcher.
Catcher, William Contreras. Now pitching.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes.
I like this guy. These kind of pitchers, man.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Now on the bump, Jared Koenig.
Number 47.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next,
really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, bases is empty. And now the DH. He's got some power, no doubt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby appears to be getting loose. Serpa warming up as well. That just misses. And the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
How much are not swinging?
That's hard hit on the line.
Come on.
Perkins snags it on the run. Down in order go the Pirates. Also
now pitching for the Pirates. Number 60.
On the ground. To first. Out. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Brewers trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Bounced up the middle. Lau sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Terrain. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Santana is just 1 strike away, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today and pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
Marcell Ozuna went 4 for 4. Good for him. My guy's been struggling. Look at this race, though. I just put O'Neal Cruz as 88. Yeah? Huh? 87? His contact? Yeah, I'll just put his contact like that. I think that's good. Alright, let's go. Nothing good. Sueño. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Good night.